couple big passes or big catches today. I guess how would you assess it on aspect?
Say it again. How would I will?
You had a couple. How would you assess it?
I'll say all the balls that came our way. I think I did my thing with them. Made sure I caught them. Made sure I looked it in all the way and showed up big for my team.
What do you think about the QBs today?
They did amazing. I ain't gonna lie. Like especially since we were rotating all three, I feel like there was no drop off from each one.
What did you guys think about the different format, Team Taj versus Team Barron?
I thought it was a lot more competitive because last year whenever we played, we just had the ones versus ones and twos versus twos. Compared to this year, it was just way more competitive. I mean, even in meeting rooms or just outside of football, I mean, we're all kind of talking smack and kind of building up to the game. So I thought a lot more was kind of on the ride for it, and it was just a lot more fun overall, in my opinion.
How did the teams get split up? Like, how'd they do it?
It was already picked, really.
Yeah. And they just kind of, I think they rock, paper, scissors, forever who picked first, and Barron chose his team first, and then Taj got the second team. So we took that personal because Barron was able to look at whatever he wanted. But it was very exciting.
TJ made a couple of big tackles today. I guess how do you feel that you played, and obviously the defense felt like everybody's running the ball, especially late.
Yeah, I mean, a big emphasis on this kind of today was just running to the ball and being physical at the point of attack. I felt I played well. Coach McGuire kind of reiterated on that. It was just kind of knowing more of the system. I feel like this time around the year, I'm in my spot at boundary safety, and I'm not kind of switching through two positions, and I kind of know what I have to do every time I step on the field. So it's a lot less of thinking and just kind of just secondhand thoughts. So just being out there, just being able to play at my speed, it feels great.
I know we kind of talked about it at the beginning of the spring, I guess, but what's it been like for you to just kind of become more of a leader in this defense?
Yeah, it's been one of the biggest things for me to work on. We had a lot of great leaders last year, but they've been passing the torch down. And just also with my development as a player, I felt the need, and coaches reiterated on me to develop as a leader as well. So being a leader in the DB group, and not only that, but just within the defense, and it's been a very big point of attack for me this spring, and I think I'm doing a pretty good job with it.
Obviously, you guys are on the winning side of the ball today. What were the emotions when that field goal went through the uprights?
Really just pretty exciting, to be honest, because like we was up, and I feel like we was already kind of expecting like to win it, especially coming out the half, and then when they came back, we were like, hey, the tables from the turn, we got to make sure they don't, and then like when Reese put it through the post, we felt good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, like Reese is one of my boys, so just to see him kick that long field goal and kind of just everybody be around him, it was just amazing. And then for him to finish it off in the end as well, I mean, it was pretty good. I thought, that was the best spring game I've been a part of. Just kind of going up and then down and then going down to the end. It was pretty fun.
How motivated were y'all by the meal for the winning team versus the meal for the losing team?
Honestly, just don't want beans and weenies. That's the best answer I can give.
Yeah, that was pretty much everyone's not trying to be seen with the weenies on Instagram.
Yeah.
So that's the best way to put it.
Cause y'all get you get prime rib, is that what it is?
I think it was steak.
It's steak. It's something in that category.
It's not weenies.
Yeah.
I thought it was steak, but now that you said prime rib, it might be. I don't know.
Who was giving y'all the most trouble on Team Morton?
Who's giving us trouble?
Yeah.
I say towards Anquan. Was.
Most definitely. He was out there looking like Prom Le'Veon back there behind the tackles.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, he cutting up
He's
today.
been very patient behind the tackles and kind of busted some good runs on us. Who else? I felt like Anquan was a big standout to me.
Yeah.
What are y'all's thoughts on him being in the portal but having such a great game here?
Being guys from the portal, we totally understand, and he's been nothing great to us. So we're all happy for him to see him kind of busting some big runs here and there. Of course, he had that long touchdown. So, there's zero hard feelings. We want him to go and succeed wherever he goes, and it's a big thing to be able to. Because he practiced and he was able to play in the spring game, but he won't be on the roster tomorrow. So I think that's just a big thing on his point, on his part, because it just kind of speaks volumes. Because you could be out doing whatever, kind of enjoying your last kind of week or two in Lubbock, but you're with your brothers and your team, and it's a pretty cool thing.
As spring comes to an end, what's the one thing that you want to improve on during the summer to prepare for fall practice?
Yeah, I feel like I can always play faster. I feel like there's not really a kind of top speed you can kind of play to, because the more you know, it doesn't matter how fast or how big you are. Like, if the more you know where everybody else is, it's just gonna make you better off in your fits and where you need to be. And also, just you can always get better at coverage, just man-on-man coverage.
Yeah, me, like, from coming from the SEC, we really didn't do hurry up like this often. So, like, I say, like, just making sure that I have, like, the most amount of breath, and then, like, on top of that, when I am tired, knowing, like, what's my assignment and all of that.
This is your first tech football, I guess, experience. What has spring football been like for you? First time
It's been amazing, actually. Like, especially like how they have practices like set up and all that. It's not too hard on your body, but you get just an amount of work just for like where like you can focus on the things you need to focus on. It's not too much ground and pound. You just really just sharpening up things.
Is there any young guys in your personnel rooms that you saw excel today?
I wouldn't say like specifically today, but I would say like just like as like I wouldn't say he's younger, but I know where he's coming from. Price, his name Morgan Price. Yeah, he gonna be the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I would consider him a kind of a young guy, but Luke Dillingham, I thought he played really physical today. I mean, he's only, he's on his year 2 right here, but I mean, he played really physical today, just like a guy. But he was just saying just over spring ball, but even over spring and like winter, I think Jalen Peoples has, again, just really came across and really matured. I mean, he takes not only football, but school and just everything just very seriously, and it's panning out, and he's playing the best ball from what I've heard, even before I was here, that he's been here. So I'm really proud of him, and so is the rest of the staff and players.
Anything else for these two guys before we let them go?
I think I could be wrong, but I think, is this the last time Tech football will be wearing Under Armour?
Oh.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
We still got a couple months.
Yeah, to July.
We'll be practicing. Yeah.
So the next time they play a game would be in the new brand, right?
Yes.
Yes. Are y'all excited about that?
Yeah. Is this your third company? Like, did y'all Jordan?
No, yeah, we was all Jordan at Florida.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this will be my third. I was at Nike at San Diego State, and then Under Armour here, and I'll go to Adidas. Adidas fits tighter. I kind of like tighter. You can't really get pulled as much. So that should be a pretty good deal, and hopefully we get some Yeezy slides or something.